Hi, this is your Houston Chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson. We got Jason in here with us today, and Jason and Jennifer are coming all the way down here from a suburb up in Detroit, Michigan. Is that correct?
That's right.
And Jason's coming in here complaining of chronic, meaning duration of over 3 months or more, low back pain and SI joint pain that radiates down into his left leg primarily, but he actually has pain on the right side occasionally as well. He's got thoracic spine pain, upper thoracic specifically, rib cage misalignments on both sides, and he's got some clavicular pain on this right clavicle area up here as well. Left hip pain, right hip pain, both.
Mm-hmm.
And those have been getting worse progressively,
Yes,
correct?
for sure. Yeah.
And he has left shoulder pain as well. Let's see. He doesn't have any bladder valve dysfunction or foot drop, so we've ruled out pathology in his case first. He brought in some x-rays of his cervical, thoracic, and lumbar spine, which revealed that he does have degenerative disc disease, which is where the discs are wearing and tearing over time due to abnormal weight-bearing compressive stresses to the spine and the disc. They wear and tear just as if your front end was misaligned. You're driving your car down the freeway. It's going to wear and tear the tires and the front end parts quicker. That's called degenerative joint disease. If the discs are thinning and getting spurs and lipping developing on those, that's called degenerative disc disease, which he does have. I confirmed that with his film. We've already done his history and examination. Was that thorough, by the way, Jason?
Extremely.
Is that different than what you've had?
I've never had an exam like that before.
Yeah. And Jason's been under chiropractic care out in where he lives up in Michigan for a while now. And
actually many years.
Many years. So this is his very first adjustment here at Advanced Chiropractic Relief today, and we're going to memorialize that with a video for him.
Awesome.
So he can see the difference between now and then. You're going to be here through Wednesday, right?
Yes, sir.
Twice a day?
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Okay. Okay. Well, I already know the outcome of that. All right, so let's show him your posture then, Jason. I'm gonna have you close your eyes and bend your head forward and backwards for me, please, sir. And then back to neutral. There you go. People always wonder if they're gonna be seen twice a day or once a day or just 1 or 2 times. And
So
you're always gonna come back. His head's way forward to the right. Translated, that's usually from probably sleeping more on his side through time. Now he's switched his sleeping habits since watching our videos.
Right.
Sleeping on his back more with his legs elevated, but sometimes that's a little too late to correct any of this spinal subluxation complexes that he has going on in the cervical, thoracic, and lumbar spine, which we have also identified. So this being Jason's first adjustment here at Advanced Chiropractic Relief, we're gonna have you lay back on your stomach here for me, please, sir.
Okay.
I'm going to start off with his SI joints. Now see, his right leg is a 1/2 inch shorter than his left leg in this prone position. However, when I bring his legs up, you see they get even, and that tightens up in his lower back and thighs a bit, doesn't it, Jason?
Yes.
So he has a bilateral sacroiliac deviation subluxation complex here. He had left sacral deviation test on the sacral deviation test. It was positive left, which means the sacrum has posteriorly rotated here on this right side. I meant right side, not left. I'm pointing to the right and saying left. Lumbar spine, all these vertebrae subluxated. His spine's curve in here has diminished somewhat. He's got what's called an increased kyphosis in his thoracic spine. See how he's got a little bit more of an increased hump here in the mid-thoracic area. That's just from his head being so far forward over the years. He's got several up here in his cervical spine, primarily on the right side, all the way up into here. So, the very first adjustment I'm going to do on you, Jason, today is your SI joints. We can start off down here. Now, he has a lot of lower thoracic pain, so I'm going to put him on that knee chest table today and adjust his lower thoracics. There. Some of these are going to be a little sore at first, Jason, just because they've been out for a while. They'll feel better once they get them back in place. Yep. Those are sore, huh? Yep. Okay, let's come over here on this knee chest table next. I use this knee chest table when someone has lower thoracic subluxations that are difficult to adjust in the prone position on that table. So we're gonna have you lay on your, or put your knees on that pad down there and face up in here. Then just down to the bottom, just let your hands hang.
Okay.
Bring your knees up just a little, no, this one. Oh, there you go. I want to let your spine, just try to let your spine relax and sag. You don't let gravity kind of push your spine down. You relaxing? Okay, let it go. Breathe in, exhale. There it is, right there. Yep, good. Okay, let's come over here back on this table. That's a deep adjustment.
Oh, that was deep.
Yep. I'm gonna lay you back on your tummy here for a moment.
Nice.
I straighten your act right up though. Back here on your tummy again. Well, look, already that's diminished that curve a little bit already. Jason's gonna make me work for my money this week. I can tell. Look at there already. They're exactly even right now. Jason, this should feel a little easier than that first one did.
Yeah.
You tell me.
Yep.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Okay, let's turn you on your back. By the way, it's worth mentioning too, David had a bilateral laminectomy at L5S1 back in 1995, you said?
You called him David. It's
2011.
Jason.
Jason, I mean, sorry about that.
We're doing the.
Okay, slide down this way about an inch. There you go. Now put both arms out, palms up. Your ribs, your clavicles. There you go. You can relax your hands right there on your tummy. Let your leg relax in my hand here now, Jason. There we go.
Oh,
Now, you
nice
should have felt
one.
that from your knee all the way up to your lower back.
I did.
Good. Same here, let go. There we
There
go.
it is.
Super duper. Okay, let's hit you up face that way. Towards Jennifer.
All right.
Scoot back on the table here for me. There you go. See how his head's up further already? Try not to drop your head down a lot, because I know you do that a lot. When you see him doing that, you slap him upside the head and tell him it's from me. Straighten up. Yeah, that's right. Wives always love it when I give them permission to slap you upside the head. There we go. There we go. There. That's it. You mind taking that watch off for just a sec? Yeah, get a better grip. There we go. Okay, Jason, we're gonna come over here on this table next. I'm gonna have you lay on your back. Jennifer, would you mind coming over?
Here's three.
Okay, I'm gonna have you put your butt here, head up this way for me, please, sir.
That way.
Yeah, uh-huh. Slide up this way about an inch. There you go. You're gonna let your legs just relax. The table's gonna lift them up. So this is Jason's very first manual spinal neural decompression adjustment on the y-axis, which y'all have come to know as the ring dinger. I had to nickname it ring dinger because writing down non-surgical manual spinal decompression on the y-axis got to be too cumbersome in my chart notes. So I just wrote RD, ring dinger. Slide down this way, head. There you go. This is gonna feel tight, Jason, it should. There we go, okay. Yeah, you're just gonna rest your hands right down here. Lift your head up just a sec. Okay, now lay back. On this one, you wanna keep your teeth together, don't bite your tongue. I'm gonna raise your legs up a little bit more. Try not to bounce them though, just let them relax. There you go. Now you should have felt that all the way down your spine, Jason, did you? Good. It's already better reflex on both sides. Let me have your neck here. There you go. Tilt right. Yes, sir. Just like that. Let me help you up. Sideways, yeah. Always bring your legs over sideways like that. Perfect. Let's stand here in front of the mirror. You okay?
Yeah.
Should feel a little lighter already.
I feel like I'm bouncing a
Yeah.
little bit.
Let's have another look at your posture. Forward and backwards, please, sir. That didn't pull as bad, I bet. And back to neutral. Still pulls a little down there, I see though.
Right here, yeah. I feel
Yeah,
like
your
it's like
your
a
head's
little
still
bit.
really far forward. That's your number one issue. So I'm gonna stretch these muscles out and bounce them with this instrument. This will help relax your paraspinal muscles. A little deeper in person, huh?
Let's see.
All our crack addicts call this my ray gun, but don't really know what it does. You know, this is your homework right here, Jason. Put your shoulders up and back. Flat these guys like this. Your head's forward and right, so see we come negative Z, positive SX cervical, negative theta X cervical. Adjust your atlas while you're in a mirror image. Okay, now relax. Now when you go forward, backwards again, tell me how this feels compared to the last time you did that.
Better. But
Swing right in.
when I go forward, I kind of got some pain there right now
Okay.
that I didn't have when I came in.
Well, you're
though.
gonna be a little sore for about 72 hours. That's
Right.
not abnormal.
Right.
There, try that again, see if that helped at all.
No.
Not
same.
much. Okay. So when you get sore, which you will in the next 72 hours, get some crushed ice and put in a little freezer baggie directly on the skin for 20 minutes.
Okay.
See how your shoulders squared off better though.
And I think that I have the
Your
same
hands aren't
kind
so
of
far.
the same kind of spacing in between
Yeah, you
where
do.
where,
Yeah, your
where
pelvis
they are.
has changed positions too.
Yeah. I definitely feel like I'm standing up straighter.
Yep.
I feel like I got some springs in my heels.
So, Jason, this is your very first adjustment here at our office. How would you describe your very first experience here at Advanced Chiropractic Relief to our other crack addicts worldwide?
It's definitely very different than what I've ever experienced. That's one. And number two, when you're looking at the videos, it doesn't give it justice. Like you actually feel your body moving.
Right.
You know, you feel your body.
Better in person, right?
Yeah. And then once I got off this table, I got off that table, I literally felt lighter. And I feel lighter right now.
Right.
I feel great.
And this is a cumulative type treatment. So if he does decide to come in here twice a day over the next 3 days, which I'd recommend being from Detroit,
Okay.
just this has a cumulative effect on his cerebellum, which is the brain adapting to this new alignment that I'm putting him in. That's the environment, internal environment. That's called neuroplasticity, when the brain adapts to his current environment continually. If we put him in a place where he's lined up better, his brain will start reacting and adapting to that, as opposed to what he's adapted to over the last several years of his spine going out of place.
Right.
What questions do you have for me?
Nothing right now, but I just thank you.
So,
Appreciate it.
oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you
very
for
much.
sharing your first experience with
My
here,
pleasure.
everyone.
Thank you so much.
This is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, coming through from Advanced Chiropractic Relief in Houston, Texas. We'll see y'all soon.